to Banton, who goes for the scoop, gets hold of it and hits it for 6. That's a tremendous shot by Tom Banton.
I'm Steve Snell, Somerset County Academy Director. During this winter we're going to be doing a series of masterclasses with some of the Somerset professional players, just talking about different aspects of their game and explaining to you guys at home how and why they do that. No better place to start than with Somerset's England Under-19 International Tom Banton and the recent recipient of the Young Player of the Year award at the Somerset Awards dinner. And today, Tom, we're going to be talking about the scoop and how you utilise that. It's an important weapon for you. You've used it numerous times over the season during the plenty of runs that you've scored in all the innings you've played. Can you talk to us about why and how it's such an important weapon for you?
For me, I think I wouldn't really use it in red ball cricket unless obviously we're taking the game towards them, but white ball cricket, I'd say for me it's such a strong shot just from the hockey I've played over the years. I think I use my wrists quite a lot, so I find it not easy, but I find it easier than other shots, I'd say. And I think it's quite effective to use in the power play when only 2 men are allowed out the ring, and normally teams tend to start with fine leg up. So with pace on the ball, I find it quite easy to get it over the top, really.
We're going to have a look at you playing it in a minute, but firstly, how did you start playing this shot? Was it something you watched on TV? Obviously it's quite a prevalent shot across world cricket now.
Yeah, I'd say so. Seeing people like Butler do it, and then obviously Dilshan getting down on one knee. I don't think that's something I'd try and do, but yeah, I think a lot of people are doing it nowadays, but I think it came from watching Butler do it on TV.
So obviously a really good Somerset link in here. Well, let's have a go at it. Let's get straight into it, and we'll imagine it's a one-day game. We've got fine leg up to start with, and maybe we'll get a little bit funky with the field as we go.
Perfect.
Just an observation, as you're looking to play the shot, your back leg goes out to start with, and you then get across. Can you explain to me what you're looking to do there?
I think, I don't know, it keeps me a bit more inside of the line of the ball, I'd say, because if I go too far over too early, I think I'll get too far outside the line of the ball, and I find it hard to do that. I don't know, I've seen Butler do it on TV, and I've just tried it, and I think it's worked for me, so yeah, that's why I've done it.
Trying to keep in line with the ball?
Yeah.
How important is your head in that? Because you're using your bottom half to align yourself. Is it important your head's in line, or are you trying to get that out of line?
I tried to get just outside the line of the ball, otherwise I'll probably end up scooping it straight into my head like I did in the winter. But yeah, like I said, just try and keep my head outside the line.
Well, when you're playing the shot in a game, so we're practicing now, you know you're going to play the shot. How premeditated in a match is it? Is it completely premeditated, or is it something you're adapting, or you're reacting to where the ball is?
I'd say when the bowler's at the top of his mark, I'll probably think, I'll have a few things running through my head, and then I'll be like, right, I'm going to do it, and then if it comes off, it comes off, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I think it's a shot where some days it'll come off most balls, and some days you'll miss it. So I think you just have to accept that, really.
And predominantly at the moment, apart from the couple that I pinned you on the offside, predominantly you've gone leg side with it. How adaptable are you to going both sides, to looking to get over third man as well?
I've done that quite a bit. I just think reacting to where the ball is. Say if third man's up and he hasn't really bowled many slow balls, and I'll try and, I don't know, like a bit of a hockey shot really, try and just take it on its way, really.
Okay, brilliant. Let's have another look at that.
bit more outside, so it's probably a bit easier for me.
When the ball's straighter,
I'd
closer to
probably,
the leg stump, is that make it easier or harder because you're further away?
yeah, I'd say harder because I tend to go quite far over to the offside, really, I'd say.
Catch you on the hop a bit. I remember watching A.B. de Villiers doing something similar, and he actually talked about the fact he didn't really practice this shot much. Is this something that you do an awful lot of practice on, or is it fairly instinctive?
Only in the winter when I think we're told we set out specific drills, but I don't really seem to do it in the net. It's just stick to basics, and then that just takes over really.
When you were playing the leg side scoop, we talked about that back foot moving and your head moving across. When you're looking to play the reverse scoop, you stay very still. Is that any particular reason for it?
Not really. I think sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I seem to move my front foot across a little bit, and then sometimes not. I think if I'm moving too much, if the bowler's bowling pretty form straight, I'm a big candidate for LBW when trying to play that shot. So I think just trying to stay as still as possible.
Saw a few years ago on the King's playing fields playing this shot against numerous other schools and kind of catching a fair amount of people by surprise really, because it's not a particularly conventional shot. Obviously there's quite a lot of success and failure in terms of when you try new things. How resilient do you have to be to keep playing this shot, because there have been times where it doesn't work?
I think with me you just got to keep backing what you do well. Obviously, like I said earlier, there'll be times when it comes off, and then there'll be days when, like today, you don't hit it. But yeah, no, it's something I'll always go to. Not in trouble, I'd go to early on in my innings, I'd say.